Baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Cesar Hernandez, the National League's batting leader, continues. In now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe is over, 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. I'm so impressed with him. He's leading the NL in home runs right now, and he's got one of the sweetest swings in all of baseball. Don't miss any of his ABs in this one.
At the plate, Nick Williams. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting third, second baseman, Saison.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Edobre Ramos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. High pop-up. Franco moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved.
Galvis, great stop. The throw. Wow.
Batting fifth.
So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth. Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Standing in, Michael Franco. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Franco stands at second with 2 gone. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Number 3 goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Second baseman, number 85.
At the plate, number 85. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now, J.P. Crawford having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Edobre Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Line softly out toward left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 9.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Onto the party porch and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. Number 17 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Carlos Santana now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cordero has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Michael Franco.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Line drive to left. Perella is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Perella back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Standing in, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air to center field. Cordero on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Edobre Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Galvis is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team. You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, number 85. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Galvis, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2, here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Cesar Hernandez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. He's set, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. Perella is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Michael Franco.
Striding in once again, Michael Franco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Padres nothing. Settling in now, number 3 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 3 is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Carlos Asuaje will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Asuaje.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Hit down the line. And it's off the first base bag. And he'll have the presence of mind to step on first here to get the out. How about that for a weird play?
Jose Pirela.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Joey Lebansky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, Edward Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AV. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Popped straight up.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Nick.
So striding in, Nick Williams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe moves over. And the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 7 and the Padres nothing. Luis Avilan comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
One and two now. Avilan rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Taken high and deep to right. Williams racing back to the track. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 148 for his career. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Williams. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 7-1. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, lifted into the air out towards center field. Cordero is there, and he has it for the first out. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, number 85. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, number 3, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and that one just missed outside. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Padres down in order. They're down 7-1. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, and who could argue, San Diego, California. Thanks for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Lifted down the line in left. Galvis trying to get there. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Asdrubal Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Perella waits on it, two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're on top 7-1. Travis Jankowski will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Hector Neris will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jose Perella, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Perella stands at first with one out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chase Headley goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1.